No? Ilang business po sir, ilang tao po sa small? That is 10 to 99. Kapag 10 to 99, oy, yung business mo, small business yan kasi may 10 to 99 employees ka. Sir, when do you say it's medium? Sir, kapag medium po, that is 100 to 199. Medium, that is 100 to 199. And of course, large business. Oh, malaking business yan, no? Oh, kumbaga, parang corporation yan sila, no? Oh. Hindi naman talaga lahat, hindi naman talaga not necessary naman talaga na hindi pa no, na porque hindi siya large, ano na siya, naka-corpo na siya. Hindi na po 'yon, no? Depende po 'yon sa ownership. Again, in terms of large, no? In terms of large employment, meron po tayong tinatawag na more than 200 employees. Again, more than 200 employees, that's large business. That is underemployment. Sir, paano po kapag pera ang pag-uusapan? Not just the pera, the total asset size. Sir, kapag asset, no? Magkano? Okay? Magkano yung pera na dapat malikom or andun sa isang company para makonsider natin siya na micro, small, medium at large business. Okay? Ayan, So, let's proceed with the monetary value or monetary amount. Sa MSMEs, no? Ayan under monetary, we have micro teachers, no? Micro is asset size. Kapag asset size, micro ang pag-uusapan. Again, this is under for the Magna Carta for workers. Or this is under the Magna Carta for MSMEs, no? Magna Carta for MSMEs, no? Hold on. Okay. So, kapag micro po, ang number of total asset size po sa micro is what do we call, or it is up to 3 million. No? If it has up to 3 million asset size. Micro pa lang yan. Micro pa lang yan. Sir, where did you see that one? Oh, you go to the Magna Carta for MSMEs. No, asset size, micro. No? Small. In terms of asset size, small, that is the 3.1 million to 15 million. Ayan. Okay? Now, medium. That is 15M, no? Hanggang sa 100. Ayan. Tapos, yung large is 100 up na po yung asset size natin doon. Okay? That is according to the Magna Carta for MSMEs, no? They are divided into two, number of employee at saka yung asset size. No? Ayan. Next. The answer here is franchise. Sir, eto. The question here is about perishable or perishable tangible. No? Tangible, di ba is nahahawakan? Tama? Nahahawakan. Financial, human resources, no, including information such as those mga books or other materials, no, are all tangibles. Lahat naman talaga yan, no? Pero ang talagang ginamit during the production process, may kakipatador ba? Used in production process, although financial resources is one of it, pero yung pinakasagot dito is yung material resources. Okay, tanong ngayon. Ano yung most liquid asset in business? The most liquid asset in business. The most flexible asset in business. Di ba? Pag tinatanong kayo, what is the most flexible asset in business? Anong tawag doon? The most flexible asset in business is cash. Money or cash. It's the most liquid asset, most flexible. Di ba? Kasi you can turn cash into different things. Okay? That's the most liquid asset. Kapag financial resources, teachers, is more about capital. Di ba? Financial resources is all about capital at saka pera yung pag-usapan natin dito. No? Para saan or saang pera kukunin yan? Those are mga financial resources. Human resources. Ito po yung mga taong bumubuo ng isang business. Di ba? Oh, like accounting team, accounting committee, admin committee, di ba? Yun po yung mga human resource natin. Information resource natin yung mga data, di ba? Informations used for decision making, researches, no? And then material resources, ito na po yung mga physical assets, no? Mga tangible assets para po tatakbo yung ating negosyo. The answer here is material resources. Okay, again, the most liquid asset is cash. Next. Ito, another question sa business, no? Alin yung unang tanong in terms of marketing planning strategies? Oh, tatandaan niyo po, teachers, na meron tayong 7 steps, no? In terms of marketing plan. At yung pinakauna dito, teachers, is customer analysis. Okay, it's the customer analysis. Di ako makapagsuot na maayos, no? Now, in terms of customer analysis, does it belong to strength, weakness, opportunity, or threat? Di ba? Di ba? Customer analysis, yan po ba yung strength, no? Weakness, opportunity, or threat? Yun po yung nating opportunity. Okay? Now, ano yung pinakaunang stage na i-consider mo in terms of planning your business? Okay? The first question here to ask is, ayan, eto. Where are we now? Okay? The question is, where are we now? Ano yung kinakailangan ng ating customers? No? Sana tayo ngayon. Opportunity. What can we provide? No? Where are we now? No? Time. Okay, the answer here is letter A. Where are we now? It's not where would we like to be. Saan niyo po ba yan nakuha ng where would we like to be? No? Saan niyo po ba yan nakuha? No, di ba? Under the 7 steps in effective marketing planning, the first question to consider is, where are we now? Ha? Yan po yun. At you have to remember, in 4 P's of marketing, na ano na yun? Na develop into 7 P's na yon. Di ba? Na develop into 7 P's of marketing na yon. Di ba? People, price, promotion, people, price, promotion, place. Yun lang yung 4, di ba? Di ba? People, price, promotion, place, di ba? Next one doon, teachers, in the 7 P's of marketing, nadagdag na po doon si product. How can you develop your product and services? What are the product that you are going, no, to market? Another doon is the physical evidence, no? Physical evidence. How can we assure, no, na tatangkilikin nila yung ating negosyo? Di ba? Let's talk about the physical arrangement of your store. No, hold on, let me charge my laptop, ha. No? Hold on. How can you assure of that? Diba? Another one is the process. No? During the delivery, no, to the customer, what are the possible ways? No? The processes. Ayan, ha? Yun po yung nadagdag sa ating 7 P's of marketing. No? The product, the price, place, promotion, physical evidence, the process, and the people. Pinakamahalaga, who are our people and who should provide? Diba? Where are we now? Where do we want to be? Diba? Ayan, ha? Okay. Next is, proceed tayo sa question na to. Sir, at what stage of marketing effort does an entrepreneur concentrates, no, in or on targeting a new market of buyers, okay, and taking market share from competitors by price cutting, no? of course, andito tayo ngayon, so we had to cut the price to check the competition, no? And or even relaunch the product, no? At what stage po 'yan ng isang marketing effort strategy? No? Meron tayong apat, kumbaga, as presented on the question. The first was introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Tanong niyo, teachers, best example for this question is all about the Dunkin Donuts. Nasabi ko na to sa nasabi ko na to sa team ko, no? Best example for this one is the Dunkin Donuts. They were able, or they relaunched the product because they were able to reach maturity. They were able to reach maturity. Okay? 'Di ba? Ano nang bagong pangalan ng Dunkin Donuts ngayon? Kung very observant kayo, what is the new name of Dunkin Donuts? 'Di ba? Nagiging Dunkin na lang sila. Natanggal na si Donut, tama? 'Di ba? Rebranding, no? Relaunch the product. Kung noon si Dunkin Donut is just offering donuts at this time, donuts, no? At this time they have already meals. No? They go beyond what they have started. 'Di ba? They go beyond what they have started. They cannot just decline. They don't have to fall because yung parang gusto nang buhayin ulit, no? To get back again, they have to relaunch the product, no? Because of competition by the competitors. Okay? During the growth stage, ito pa yung pamamayagpag, 'di ba? Pamamayagpag ng produkto. Ayan. 'di ba? Add coffee mo, Chan Donut. Ano ba 'yan, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Ayan, Chan Donut na. Next, 'di ba? Ano yung growth, di ba, yung pamamayagpag? The stage we're in, the entrepreneur or the business itself, no, we're able to expand, increase, maximize the profit that they were able to gain sa kanilang business. Yun po yung growth, di ba? Kapag tutubo ka, lalaki ka talaga, di ba? Di ba, Coach Jan? Kapag tutubo si Coach, di ba, lalaki yan, di ba? Ayan, ha? So that's growth. Tapos maturity naman, ito na po yung you focus on maintaining your market share. At isa pa, if something is wrong with it, you have to do the competition, or you have to play according to its competition. And kung kinakailangan, you have to make sure that your product is still available and ready to be na makapag-serve sa amin yung mga markets or customers. Of course, kapag decline na naman, ito na po yung declining stage. Ito na the product experience decrease in demand, di ba? Example ng decline, sir, na business is yung sa Nokia. Keypad, tama? Nokia keypad. Nang si Samsung, when they were able to reach maturity, they were able to grow, no? From replacing those keypad into a new set of phones which are touchpads, no? Unlike ni Nokia, na talagang napakatagal nilang nag-bounce back or nag-bounce, 'di ba? Dumaan talaga sila sa declining Kasi parang nawala talaga si Nokia ng minsan, 'di ba? Sa mga nakaabot ng mga Nokia diyan, baka naman, 'di ba? Yung may mga keypad na Nokia, 'di ba? Ayun. Umabot sila doon ng punto, no? Nag-decline yung kanilang business. Okay? So, next question tayo. Very basic question, profit. Again, profit, that's profit is equal to R minus C. PRC, di ba? PRC, profit is equal to the revenue minus the cost. When you say revenue is the sale, the cost, ito yung nagamit mo sa buong operation ng iyong business. Therefore, it's 56 minus 42. Tandaan mo po, it's 14 million. Okay, my advice on this one. No, you get the formula, not the answers. Bakit? Baka ibahin to ni PRC or ni ng mga board examiners natin. Baka ibahin nila yung yung choices or yung value, numerical value. Ang mayayari is since andun si 14 million na agad. No. Nabudol na kami niyan nung last October, di ba? Pinamemorize yung ganitong sagot. Yan, ang sagot diyan, yan. Oh, di ba? Kapag ano 'yun, oh, di ba? Kapag train, oh, di ba? Kapag train, anong sagot sa train? Kapag may Toyota, anong sagot Toyota, di ba? Oh. Nang iniba yung tanong, patay, may Toyota tapos iba yung value niya. Ah, di ba? Oh, lugi agad. Okay? So what you're going to do is to get the formula, understand the concept. Again, kapag profit, siya po yung kita po natin. Okay? Next question po tayo. Sir, eto, what type of financial statement, FS, okay, summarizes the information about the cash in, yung palabas, yung papasok, at saka yung palabas sa isang particular period. Anong tawag doon? The answer is cash flow statement. Okay? Cash flow statement, ito na po yung kasama po doon si net income, tapos yung mga non-cash expenses. No? Mga non-cash expenses, yun na po yung under the statement of cash flows po natin. Ano yung balance sheet? Di ba kapag balance sheet, ito po yung information ng company's asset, liabilities, equity, no? Okay? Para saan po yan, sir? Para saan po ba si balance sheet? No? Para po yan sa financial flexibility. No? Bakit mo kailangan mag-balance sheet? Para after all, you can project what will happen in the next or the near future. 'Di ba? Tapos makikita mo doon kung talaga bang nag-progress ang yung business. Okay? That's balance sheet. Ano naman yung income statement, sir? Of course, yung pumasok, 'di ba? Income statement 'yon, no? Sunod, sir. Ano yung statement of retained earnings? Kapag statement of retained earnings, teachers, no? Ito po yung nagpapakita, no, ng mga retained earnings sa isang taon or sa isang period, usually fiscal year. Now, tandaan niyo ha. Tandaan niyo po ito. Fiscal year is not necessarily the whole January to December pattern. Fiscal year, okay? Now, again, fiscal year is not necessarily from January to December. Okay? Fiscal year is a period given a business as long as it completes the 12 months. Okay? 12 months ng business. Pwede siya magiging July 1 hanggang June 31. One fiscal year yun sa isang business na yan. Okay? August 1 to July 31. One fiscal year yun sa isang business na yan. Okay? Yan po yung fiscal year. Hindi po siya necessarily na na mag-start ng January at mag-end ng December. Yan po yung pagkakaiba ng fiscal year at regular year. Okay? Ayan ha. So the answer here is ayan, no? Income statement, 'di ba? Ayan. Nasabi ko kanina, 'di ba? Income statement is the profit and loss. Thanks for it, coach. Ayan ha. Income statement, that is the profit and loss of your company. Sir, eto sir, kapag you try to measure the results for over a period of time, no? Anong financial report ang nag-measure ng result, no? 'Di ba? Ano yung financial report, no, that measures results for a period of time? Balance sheet, income statement, trial balance, or all of the listed answers? What's the correct answer here? 'Di ba? This answers here about what do we call as the profit and loss statement. Okay? The answer here is no. So again ha, kapag income statement, this is the profit and loss statement. All right? The answer here, no? Results for a single period. Okay? Balance sheet ba 'yon? Income statement ba 'yon? Trial balance ba 'yon or all of the above? Ha? Or all of the above? Sige daw. No? 'Di ba? Anong tawag dito? Nagkakagulo na sa group chat. So, sir, letter A ba or letter B? Which financial report measures the result for a period of time? Aha. Okay. Is it letter A or letter B? Letter C. Tanggalin nyo na ito lahat, all of the listed answers, no? Oh, ayan. Si trial balance features doesn't isa ta financial report, no, that results for a period of time, no? Rather, siya po yung nag-prepare, no? Kailan po ba ginagamit si trial balance? Usually at the end of period. Okay? We use trial balance at the end of the period, no? Para saan po 'yun si trial balance, sir? Ang gamit kasi ni trial balance is siya po yung mag-equate, no, ng total debit, no, and the total credit ng isang business, no? At dito na papasok si double entry accounting, no? Si double entry na po 'yun dito. The answer here is letter A or letter B, no? Balance sheet or income statement. The answer is no. Of course, no? Hindi po siya official statement, 'di ba? Hindi po siya official statement. Now, nag-aantay ako sa mga sagot dito. Sino kayo dito sa dalawa? Balance sheet or income statement? Sino ba dito ang nagpapakita, no? Sino ba dito nagpapakita, no, ng company's revenue or sales at saka expenses ng isang period of time? Is it the balance sheet or the income statement? Of course, it is the Hold on ha. Sige. It's the income statement. Again, it is the income statement. Si income statement po, siya po napapakita ng sales, no? Document po yan na napapakita ng sales, napapakita ng expenses, at isa pa napapakita ng profit, no, ng ating isang company. The answer is letter B. Okay? Next. Actually, parang student ko si Coach John ngayon. No? Si Coach John is very interactive si Coach John ngayon Coach, no? Ayan, no? Kaya pala 4 days mo lang pinag-aralan si no? Ayan. A debt incurred by buying goods or services from the supplier on credit is called, anong tawag na kanila? No? Do you receive them or do you pay them? 'Di ba? 'Di ba? Goods or service from a supplier on credit is anong tawag sa kanila? Account receivable. 'Di ba kapag account receivable, ito po yung asset account ng isang tatanggap ka, 'di ba? Tatanggap ka, 'di ba? At account receivable. Account payable, magbabayad ka, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Yan po yun eh. Yan po lang yung mga yan po yung mga basic concepts dito, no? Credit, 'di ba? Credit, babayaran mo 'yan. That is account payable. Account payable. Again, credit, babayaran mo 'yan. That is account payable. Okay? Sa debit card, sir. Sa debit card, saan papasok 'yan, sir? Sa yung checking account, no? Ayan ha. So, yeah, the answer here is accounts payable. Next, tayo dito, teachers. Si shareholder na naman, no? He sells an item more than he paid for them. Medyo tinaasan niya to. Anong tawag dito? That is the capital gain. Okay? That is the capital gain. Okay? Capital gain po yung tawag natin doon. Sana na yung good deal, no? Si good deal kasi, teachers, ay siguro sa business, no? We call it as a good deal, no? Kapag we arrive at a win-win solution, no? If we were able to arrive at a decision na kung saan hindi kayo parehong lugi, no? Oh, where we're seeing that there's a balance ba of your decision. That's a good deal, no? Ayan. Next. Sir, loyalty is measured when people stay together in time of crisis. Ang tawag dito? Friendship. Diba? Loyalty is measured when people stay together in times of crisis. Friendship ba yun, Coach Jan? Diba? Diba? Coach Jan, friendship ba to, Coach Jan? Diba? Diba, Coach? Diba? Friendship ang tawag dito na kung saan you stay still at your friend, no? Ayan, no? You can see your true friends when they are in times of crisis, no? Ayan. The answer here is letter B, friendship. Okay? Next tayo. Ito. Difference between ecology, geography, anthropology, demography. Okay? Ecology, geography, anthropology, demography. No, eco. Eco means environment. Tama? 'Di ba? Environment. Eco is environment. All right? Geography. Geo means earth. Okay? Means to say landscape. Anthro means for human, including culture, 'di ba? Anthro study po 'yan ng mga human culture, no, society, tapos yung mga evolutionary history, no? Kumbaga, yun po yung mga anthropology. Demo for the population. Demo, population, demograph, 'di ba? Demograph, demography, population, the human population. The answer here is letter D. Next. Sir, ito tayo dito ngayon sa ating tanong na, if pictures needed from an electronic encyclopedia, what must be done? Anong gagawin mo dito? Tingnan nyo dito yung answer na cite the source of the picture. Okay? Diba? Cite the source of the picture. Ayan ha. Diba? Anong tawag dyan? Citing the source of the picture. We have two citations ginagamit sa APA. Parenthetical at saka narrative citation. Now, bibigyan ko kayo nito. Smith, 2020. Smith, 2020. What type of citation is this one? Kapag tinatanong kayo dito, what type of citation is used on the context Smith, 2020? Narrative or parenthetical? Okay? Dalawa lang yan, ha? Dalawa lang yan. Teachers, dalawa lang to. Parenthetical citation at saka narrative citation. Kapag narrative citation, nasa labas yung pangalan, nasa parenthesis yung date. Again, di ba? Parenthetical citation, narrative citation, nasa labas yung pangalan, nasa loob yung date. This is narrative. Narrative citation. Ano naman yung parenthetical, sir? How are you going to create parenthetical on this one? Parenthetical is eto, Smith 2020. This is parenthetical citation. Again, that is Smith parenthetical citation. Yes po, no? Right after this one po, after this, no, I'm gonna record, since this is recorded in my YouTube, automatically this will be uploaded po. Okay? So, dito nyo po yung ipapanood yung ating session number 9. Ayan, ha? Session number 9. Tapos sa mga exclusive members ko po, you will be receiving the PDF copy of the session number 9 natin via our GCs. Ha? So, ang PDF copy po nito will be posted sa ating group chats po. No, respective group chats po natin. All right? So, ayan. Next question po tayo. Sir, sino po ba nagbabayad, no, ng malaking bahagi ng mga taxes natin? Sila po yung mga entrepreneur. Okay? Sila po yung mga entrepreneur. Okay. Now, pag tinatanong kayo, what is the non-taxable income? Or what is the amount of a non-taxable income? Or the annual taxable income, no? So, ilan? Magkano? Okay? magkano ang non-taxable annual taxable income. And to say, kung income mo yan in the whole year, wala ka nang tinatawag na na professional taxpayer income or the personal income tax. How much? According to the memorandum po yan, that was on March 2018. Okay. The answer here is 250,000. Now, kapag ang salary mo, annually having to say December, mula January calendar year, mula